scores! Sets the one-timer, scores!
Great save made by Gustafsson. Right here, what an awesome pass through the slot, onto the stick of Batherson. Kachuk in tight up, let's get going, scores! Brady Kachuk wins it in overtime for Ottawa.
Welcome to Sens Talk. My name is Brandon, and I am your host. Now, before we get started, make sure to follow us on Twitter at SensTalk_, and on Instagram at SensTalk, as well. Go to SeatGeek.com and use promo code SensTalk. You'll save $20 off your first purchase. Now, I know I haven't uploaded a video in about 8 to 9 days. I have a couple of reasons for that. One, the Sanders haven't played in a little bit, so haven't really had much to talk about. But also, I had finals in university, and of course, the holidays happened as well. So I do apologize for the lack of videos as of late, but videos are going to be coming on the regular once again. So I do apologize for that. I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday. I hope everyone's having a good holiday season so far. And some World Junior content will be coming your way soon as well. World Junior started. Canada won the other day against Czechia 6-3. So they're off to a good start as well. They play Austria tonight. They should win that one. But yeah, we'll probably have more content for you guys surrounding the World Juniors during the medal rounds. And Sens Stonks with Noah Luden should be coming out later this week as well. He hasn't really made a video in the last little bit because of all the delays and stuff, but he has a lot to say as the Sanders have been really good as of late. I think they're like 5-2 in their last 7 games, so Noah Luden has a lot to say about the Sanders and their stonks in this week's episode. Today's news is pretty big, to be quite honest with you, as 2021 Senator first-round selection Tyler Boucher has signed with the Ottawa Senators with an entry-level deal. The deal, of course, is for 3 years, as any other entry-level deal is in the National Hockey League. But this means that Tyler Boucher will be leaving Boston University and will be coming to Ottawa to play for the Ottawa 67s, as the 67s held his CHL rights when he elected to go to college in Boston. With the Boston University Terriers, Tyler Boucher in 17 games this year had 3 points, 2 goals. He was often on the fourth line, and it just wasn't working out for him there in Boston in the NCAA. So he wanted to change the scenery, which is exactly why he's coming over here to Ottawa in the OHL for the 67s. It's a great program here with the Ottawa 67s. Dave Cameron is the head coach. A lot of great National Hockey League talent has come out of Ottawa, especially as of late. Jack Quinn with Buffalo, Marco Rossi with Minnesota. There's been a lot of great talent coming out of Ottawa. So this is a smart play for Tyler Boucher because, I've seen a lot of people on Twitter mentioning, the fact that Cole Sillinger was drafted after him, stuff like that maybe Ottawa reached on the kid. I won't lie. I was a little skeptical about the pick when we did select Tyler Boucher, but that doesn't mean he's going to be a bust, and that doesn't mean he's going to be a non-NHL impact player as well. I think what happened here is the NCAA is a tough level of hockey to play, and I think, sometimes it's tough to produce. Look, Brady Kachuk didn't produce a lot in the NCAA as well, and now he's Ottawa's best forward, frankly. Maybe Drake Batherson and Tim Stützle and Josh Norris can compete, but the fact of the matter is Brady Kachuk is a hell of a player. And a lot of people, when they were discrediting Brady Kachuk before he really broke into the National Hockey League, always spoke about the fact he had a very minuscule amount of goals with Boston and NCAA. So listen, yeah, Tyler Boucher struggled in the NCAA, but here in Ottawa, the change of scenery, his physicality will really allow him to open up space in the OHL game. And I think if you put him on a line with either Gadamak, the Ottawa 67's leading scorer, Brady Stonehouse, a really good power forward, Tolonai, a really good center, good playmaker, Jack Beck, Calgary Flames prospect. He's injured right now, but he's a hell of a player, great passer. So if you put him with one of those guys, and the 67s have a great amount of talent in the forward core to surround Tyler Boucher with. I think the fact that Tyler Boucher is physically able to be an NCAA, but once again, it's difficult to produce there. I think the fact that he's a physical player, Tyler Boucher, he's going to be able to open up space for himself, and with the high talented forwards that Ottawa has, he should be able to start producing offensively at a really good clip, I think, here in Ottawa. I think the 67s, they have a lot of good young players, and I think Tyler Boucher can grow with them as his team continues to get better and better because, they're young, they're inconsistent, but they're playing well, especially for how young they are. They're one of the youngest OHL teams in the league. So, listen, I think at the end of the day, Tyler Boucher, yeah, he struggled with Boston, but I think this is a great opportunity for Tyler Boucher. The 67s, once again, like I said it before, I'll say it again, they have a great program with a lot of great talent coming out of it as of late, and I think some of the players that Boucher can play with in a much better role. Instead of being on the fourth line, he's likely going to be in Ottawa's top 6. I think this is just a great opportunity for him, and even for Ottawa too. They've struggled a bit this year, and I think Tyler Boucher can definitely help them get their offense going, especially since they've had so many injuries to their forward core. So yeah, I think this is just a win-win for the 67s, of course, and for Tyler Boucher, who will definitely get a much better opportunity to produce more offensively. And I also wanted to mention that since we're credentialed as a part of the media to cover the Ottawa 67s, we're going to have exclusive access with Tyler Boucher throughout the remainder of this OHL season when it resumes. So because of that, stay tuned in the near future, I mean the very, very near future, for some exclusive content with Senator first-round pick Tyler Boucher. We're gonna definitely have the opportunity sometimes to interview him after his games when he plays for Ottawa. Exclusive interviews as well during breaks, stuff like that. So looking forward to meeting Tyler Boucher. He seems like a really nice kid. I'm really excited to get that content out for you guys because love covering the Ottawa 67s, but more importantly, I think the ability to interview and discuss on a consistent basis hockey and stuff with a first-round pick for Ottawa, Tyler Boucher, should be really cool, not only for me, for you guys as well. So I really look forward to that. Now, because he did test positive for COVID, he is technically going to be on the Belleville Sounder roster for the next few days. Because of Canadian COVID rules. His first eligible game with the Ottawa 67s will be on January 7th versus the Oshawa Generals. His first home game with the 67 should be on January 14th against the Peterborough Petes if everything in the OHL goes to plan, if there's no more COVID pauses. Now, there's other updates I want to bring to you before we end this video. Matt Murray has been called up sort of on an emergency basis, as Philip Gustafsson and Anton Forsberg have been put in COVID protocol. I don't think he will require waivers if Forsberg and Gustafsson return before Saturday's game against Toronto, because I think there's some new COVID rules that allow goalies to be called up or players to be called up on an emergency basis due to an abundance of COVID protocols. I don't know what the specifics are on that, but I'm pretty sure he won't require waivers. And, Ottawa was supposed to play Friday, by the way, against Pittsburgh. That game has been now postponed. Their next game is projected anyways right now to be on Saturday against the Leafs. I'll have an update for you if that game is postponed as well. Besides that, thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate the support. Stay tuned in the next couple of days for a Sens Stonks episode with Noah Luden. Besides that, thank you for watching. I appreciate the support. Be sure to like this video, share this for cool stuff, and of course click the big red button down there and make it great, and subscribe to us. And most importantly of all, turn the notification bell on so you get notified whenever you upload a new video. Besides that, thank you all for watching. Appreciate the support, and welcome to Ottawa, Tyler Boucher.